everybody, welcome back to another fun-filled video. I don't know if fun-filled, but cracking a joke. So, I have a bunch of junk here. I was watching, I don't know what I was watching, YouTube or TikTok, I don't know, one of them. But I went down the rabbit hole, like she said, when I was watching it. I posted on my community page, you guys heard of a house caddy or a house purse? I never heard of it before, but it makes sense. I don't know why all women don't have one, or men for that matter. And I thought it would be fun to make one. I have a caddy, an old caddy that I've had underneath here for a while. This is what I used to, this is what my bowl is next to my bedside. We are going to change all that. And I got a bunch of stuff in here to, except for this, that don't belong in there. But I have a bunch of stuff to share with you. So if you want to watch, keep watching. If not, thanks for coming by. There'll be a playlist at the end of the video that I recommend from my channel, and there will be one for YouTube, what YouTube recommends for you to watch. And I just thought this would be, it makes a lot of sense. It's like, why don't I have one of these instead of getting up and back, up and back? So I'm going to take everything out of here and just kind of, let me move my, I'm getting kind of cramped on this little desk. This is my planner desk. Let me take out these because we might need some of these. I also have a haul to do, but I have a pencil case that I got, a pair of fingernail clippers, and a cuticle thing. And I will show you those, even though those are going to be in another video. I will. Let me get all this stuff out. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff that they were talking about. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So let me get it all out of here, and then we'll kind of organize it a little bit. Okay. The only thing I did not bring down next to my bed, I'm surprised I didn't bring it. How come I didn't bring it? Anyway, it's a little clipboard. It's this size. This is the like 5x7 size. I have some paper here. I usually use my, instead of buying these, I'll keep this in here, but we use printer paper that, you know, prints an extra page or print a little bit on the top or whatever. I recycle that paper, and because it's an 8x11, so I fold it in half and rip it. And that's my paper I use for my clipboard. That's for me to make notes, or hubby, we're sitting there watching TV. He's like, you gotta write this down, you gotta write this down. And usually I don't have any paper left on it. So I have some paper here that I'm just gonna stick in here. This has a bunch of pockets. It has two this size. It has one big one in the middle that I'm gonna use for my iPad. And I have a little one here and a little one here. It has a zip thing here. And then on the side, it has a big, and I already have paper in here. This one I'm gonna use for passwords. I have a big password book for everything, like banking, everything. But there's only certain ones that I use for for watching TV, whatever. It's usually Netflix. All the apps for the TV I need to put in here. So I have it in here, and I have a little lined paper. So that I'm keeping there. It should be in with the papers, but my clipboard's gonna be there, and it's gonna probably fill most of that up. And then there's a little cubby here, a little cubby here. And if you turn it to the front, which is what I consider the front, is there's a cubby here, there's a pouch here, and there's 2 other cubbies on each side that would be good for pens or whatever. I have another one here, and then this has different ones, and this is what I'm going to use for pens, extra pens, is these little pockets right here. And I did bring a couple. I think this one writes blue, this is black, and a highlighter. I don't think I need a highlighter. I do, this is the pen I have next to my bed, so I'm going to put that in here. So I have a couple of pens, my highlighter. I'm not going to need that, but this will be like for writing stuff or whatever. And this one I'm going to use for my lip stuff. Okay, that's going to be for lip stuff. And then over here on this side, I am going to put, is that lip? Okay, so the front here. Inside here is my sanitizer, hand sanitizer. And I put a little fluffy little lady on here. So this is considered the front, I guess. I don't know. That's what I'm considering the front. So in here, I'm going to put, these are my fidget things. I got 3 fidget things. I think here's some hand sanitizer, but that's in here. So I've got some extra ones right here. Let's see what I can use. Okay, the side pocket here. I think this will be, see, I have ibuprofen and Tylenol, or I've had ear issues. Man, I'm so done. Okay, this is gonna be eyeglass wipes. Eyeglass wipes, right there. And we'll sit in bed and say, I need my glasses cleaned. Oh, here's a pencil. It's a Halloween pencil since that's coming up. We're gonna put that over here with our writing utensils. This is some of this stuff needs to go on my dresser. Doesn't go in here. Some of it is trash. Like trash. Trash. This is a little, this is a little light that will come in handy. I probably should have it hooked to something, but I think it's broke. Nope. I should have that hung. I'll have to figure out how to hang it. That goes over there. Okay, this goes to my plug for my, one of my plugs. So this goes in here like this. It's for, so it doesn't bend it. So this is an extra charger, C charger. So my extra chargers, I already have 2 of them hooked in up there, so I'm not gonna have to do that. But if I'm going into the other room and wanna plug in, then I need some of these. I'd like longer ones. So I think I wanna put the cords and stuff in the zipper pocket. That way, and I have a charger, a plug-in for it. So that's gonna go in here. So if I'm out in the living room or whatever, if I get sick, I like to watch TV out there instead of laying in bed all the time. So I can just get this. Now one of these little pockets I'm gonna use for my fidget stuff. So I have, this one is putty, like putty. And then I have a squish ball. I love this thing. And then I have a actual fidget spinner. Actual fidget spinner. one of my favorite colors. So my fidget stuff's gonna go in there. Okay, so now we have like tissues, Band-Aids, this hand sanitizer. I'm gonna open up this and put some Tylenol and Advil in it because I don't need the whole bottle in here. So I have glitter is my favorite color. Now I thought about taking and putting my, go back here, my glitter stuff, my mouth stuff, yes, my mouth stuff in here. It's in here. You can put that pouch right there. I don't know what I want to put in there. Anyway. Okay, so this one, I have my couple of Band-Aids. I have extra Band-Aid thing. Sometimes my fingers will bleed if my nails are on. And then tissue. I have a roll of toilet paper next to my bed from when I was sick. I'm going to keep it next to my bed. But if I'm out in the living room or whatever, this would be good to have out there. So sanitizer and that. And let's put these cough drops in there. I have some cough drops in this bowl. Bunch of crap in here. A Band-Aid. So there's that. That will be like our medical kind of thing. I have my cuticle cutters. I have these, but I want my other ones. That's what I'm going to put. This is my lip stuff. I'm going to put all these bags in here. I'll know what they are. I'm going to put my nail clippers in here, all my nail clippers in there and stuff. I have a couple of hair ties with a bobby pin. I don't know why all this stuff was in here. It's been in here for a while because this bowl was nasty. So we'll just put these. Because like right now I have a claw clip in and I can't sleep in that. So here's hair clips. We'll put those right there. I don't need a brush. I ain't brushing my hair. So I just got a couple of tacks, which I don't need, and a paper clip. Could use a paper clip. Let's put that over here. We'll just stick it on the pouch. But I got this light. That is so cool. It's a blue light, but it can help in the middle of the night. It really needs to have a string on it. So that's everything that was in here. The rest of the dirt and junk I don't need. A dime. Hey, one of these pouches we could use for money. I'll just stick it in there. Probably a mistake. So anyways, and I got some hand cream. This is my favorite one, Winter Candy Apple. Love this one. It smells so good. So that will go next to my fidget stuff. My planner and my iPad will fit in here. It's plenty big enough to fit in here. I'm gonna put this in here. This goes about this good. Like I said, my clipboard will have paper on it, and we will put all of this together in there. Let's open this up. I'm only going to put a couple of this, Advil and Tylenol, and I'm only going to put a couple of things. An eyeglass, and I got plenty of pockets. I got my fan, my little fan. This thing is awesome. That will actually fit. Let's put that with my hand cream. We'll put that with the hand cream. And then when we get towards like winter time, I like to use my December daily books and they'll fit in here too. So fidgets, cream, fan, medicine, you know, that kind of stuff. And then nail stuff's going in there, hair stuff. Over here, there's nothing. So I have plenty of spots for other stuff. Like I wanted to get, I mean, I have this little light, but for an actual flashlight, I probably have one upstairs. I'll put in one of these pouches. But for now, I'm afraid I'm gonna lose it. I need to put some string on it or something. What if I get let's do this to hook it on. These are like just special paper clips. You know, they're all got different stuff on them. Let's just that one's stuck. Let's do the square. Different paper clips. And let's just put it on here for now. There. It's on there. And we will stick it on here. It's a paper clip, so let's paper clip it on. Again. Yeah. We'll paper clip it on for now. Right there. It's over here. But I will see, I already want to make a list. I'll write it down on here. So let's use this pen. This pen's fun. Okay, so we need a flashlight. That's what I said. I'll get my papers and all that stuff and put it in here. But we will open up this. I'm going to put a couple of mine, which is I use, this is Tylenol. So I will put a couple of these in. Okay. I'll put some of those in. And then this will go in the medicine cabinet. Tylenol, and then this one is Advil, and I'll put a couple of Aleve in here. A couple of Aleve when I go upstairs. I'll just take a handful. Now I'll take a permanent marker, which I have right here, and I will write Tylenol, Advil. I'm just abbreviating them on there. So, and then I'll put some Aleve in here, and then I can always put some more stuff in there. And it fits right there. So if I need to take it out, I can, right? Because it fits perfect right there. Electronic stuff, I need to write down passwords. So, flashlight, passwords. Like I'll do that tonight, like sitting on the bed, you know. I'll do that sitting on the bed, okay? So there's that. So that's kind of cute. So for now, and I'm sure it'll fill up as I go, but for now, this is pretty much what I had on the side of my bed, you know, is this. So instead of it all being bunched in this bucket that I can't see, it'll be in here. I just, couple of snacks. I like to eat animal cookies at night. I'm not going to eat very many of them, but I can put them in a cute little, that's in my haul too, my little thing for that. So I could put that right, you know, the paper's going to go right here. So put the paper there. We got this other pen, which is fun. We'll put that on here. And if I decide I want to color or put a coloring book in here, I can do that. There's enough room. And I have another whole pouch full of markers and stuff that will fit in here too. Because I can always move my fidget stuff over and put something here. So it works out. But I thought this was an awesome idea. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. Room to room. And I usually go office, bedroom, or living room. And then I come down here. I could bring it down here, you know. That would be, but usually everything that's down here, I don't need this stuff for down here. So it works out. I should have some glass cleaner down here, but it's all good. So thanks for watching, guys. It was fun, and I appreciate you watching, and hopefully it gives you some ideas. Like I still have this pouch I could put pencils and pens and whatnot in. Yeah, and I can always stick my phone anywhere in here. But that is everything. So thanks for watching, guys. The only thing I don't have in here is a water bottle, and I grab that before I go to bed. Yeah, like right now it's right here, and I just can bring that room to room or whatever, you know. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down below if you're gonna do this. Let me know if you've done it or if you have something similar to this. I didn't do a purse because I want to be able to see everything, and if it's in a purse, I'm not going to see it. And this can set right on my nightstand. I can move my light out of the way and put it on my nightstand, so it'll work perfectly. And I'll put some stuff in here for my hubby. I got a bunch of pockets. I got one of his lip thingies in here. I got the cuticle thing and all of that. He usually has that next to his bed, and then he's got some in the office. So he goes from the office to the bedroom. Sometimes he sits in the living room, but he has a tray where he sits. So he's not going to carry one of these around. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I thought it was fun. I did make a little note on what I gotta finish, and I'm sure there'll be more stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.